want to talk today about why we have shitty days and what to do about it. So sometimes shitty days will come out of nowhere and it seems like everything just sucks. You spill stuff at breakfast, you get up not feeling happy, you break stuff, things won't work. It just is one of those days. I'm a believer that these days happen for a reason. I'm a believer in energetics, right, as well as processes. And I think we are really outgoing creatures. We are taking care of kids, we're taking care of work, we're taking care of the house. And I think we hold everything in while we're doing that. We hold our emotions, we focus on things outside of ourselves that need to be done rather than focusing on our feelings, which is perfectly normal and healthy. In order to get things done, sometimes you have to not focus on your feelings, right? You just have to focus on what you need to do. But eventually that catches up with us, and I think when a bad day comes, it's almost like, in some cases, grief is coming to the surface. Let's say you've been doing all the things, you're taking care of stuff, you've been doing well, and all of a sudden you have a day where you're just upset. You just don't feel happy. You feel like maybe life isn't as good as it was yesterday, even though nothing changed, right? And I think what we're doing is we're doing stuff and we're not feeling our grief. We're not feeling sadness about maybe some of the things that are hard in life. Grief about having to put ourselves aside for the life we're living. For me, there's some things in my life that I kind of have to ignore or put to the side while I'm getting everything else done. And once in a while, something pops up that reminds me about these things that I've been pushing to the side. Now, I believe it's okay to push them to the side, and I also believe it's okay to feel the feelings. So grief sometimes just looks like depression, and I think we get afraid that if we allow that grief to come up and we allow ourselves to feel that it's going to take over. But in order to deal with it, I think we have to take a day to just kind of feel like shit, to maybe not be killing it for a day, or 3 days, whatever it is that you need. But I think those processes are very important. I learned a lot in massage school about yin and yang theory, that everything is organized based on those energies, that there's outward energy that's creative and forceful, and that's yang, and there's inward energies that are more nutritive, nourishing, and restoring. And I think our lives right now are very yang. It's very outward, it's very other, it's very taken care of, keeping things together, forcing things to happen, being physically active. And we have to nurture the yin as well. And so these days that come up where we don't feel so great, this is the yin coming up and saying, hey, we really haven't done anything nutritive or restoring in a while. And you can't get away from that. You cannot get away from that. You can push it away for a while, but I believe that we have to create space for this yin energy in our lives in order to get balance and in order to get flow. So if you're having some stuff come up, you're having a rough day or a rough week, maybe it's to your body trying to tell you something. It's time to slow down for a little bit. Or there's things that maybe you need to cry out. Things that you haven't been focusing on or allowing to come up. And I don't think it's going to take over. I think if we give it our full attention and we allow ourselves to acknowledge the feelings, then we'll be able to move on. We'll be able to move forward and get back into that yang energy where we need to get everything done. So hopefully this helps you. Remember that I have health coaching programs available. Right now I've got 2 longer programs, and I've got another short one that I'm working on recording right now. So reach out to me, message me, let me know if you're interested in working with me. We can talk about what I have to offer, and talk about what's going on with you and see what we can do. So message me here and we'll chat. Hope you're having a great day.